Hello everyone, welcome. Sage versus baby. What is the difference? The physical universe is created for us to transcend. Otherwise, we will never know what transcendence is. We can remain blissful, but we will not know what bliss is. This is the condition of a baby. Consciousness merging or getting lost in objective experience of diversity, resulting in innocence but disorder. A baby identifies himself with the objective experience. Experience has two parts, true or consciousness part, which is Satchitananda or reality, and apparent or appearance part, which is Maya or Namarupa or names and forms. A baby's consciousness part is lost in appearance part. All experience happens as an undifferentiated or homogeneous mass of appearance, without me and the other, only an observer object perceiving an observed object. A baby is conscious but not conscious of his consciousness. He is not self-conscious. He is certainly blissful, but to remain blissful without knowing what bliss is not worth it. He does not know that the bliss is coming from consciousness, his own self. And this knowing is possible only through the opposites, only through the mind. A baby is ignorant. He sees a snake for a rope, but he does not know it is poisonous. A common man also sees a snake but thinks it is real and poisonous. A sage sees a snake but knows it is not real. Knowledge is the grasp of what is. Experience is the direct perceptual participation in an event. Experience can lead to knowledge. When you have knowledge, it includes perception. It includes experience. But experience does not have to include knowledge. Experience may or may not coincide with knowledge. Experience can be contradictory. Knowledge or truth cannot be contradicted. A baby lacks the knowledge or truth of the experience. The condition of an enlightened being or a sage or a jnani is this. He has gone through the mind and then beyond the mind into non-mind. Experience of diversity merging or getting enlightened in one consciousness, resulting in peace and order. The condition of an enlightened being, a sage or a jnani, is this. He has gone through the mind and then beyond the mind into non-mind. Experience of diversity merging or getting enlightened in one consciousness, resulting in peace and order. Peace is a state of being in which happiness and misery, or interconnected opposites, are equally acceptable. He has recognized the nature of experience as consciousness. His identification is with consciousness, not with experience. He is simply a witness, a sakshi. A sage has gone through full circle. He is now totally conscious. He remains awake. He remains knowingly blissful or peaceful at all times. A sage recognizes that the awareness is the only element that is present in all experience, irrespective of the particular character of each experience, and that it is only thing that remains over when individual appearances of the body, mind, and world disappear. World becomes self-luminous and shines as its background, the reality. In the eyes of a baby, the world appears as one integrated whole, where things are all mixed into each other and nothing can be separated. It is indivisible. Their sense of perception does not distinguish one from another, one object from another. The child is intelligent, but the intelligence is not intellectual. The intelligence is purely instinctive. Again, the child is intelligent, but the intelligence is not intellectual. The intelligence is purely instinctive. The intelligence that a child shows is natural. He has not learned it. It is part of the wisdom of his body. It is inherited. It is cellular. He is more like an animal than a man. Because a child lives in the present and unconsciously, his life cannot have a discipline, an order. A child's life is free, but it is chaotic. The child has a mind, but has no identity. He has no responsibility. The enlightened one, that who has again become childlike, has such experiences where everything becomes one. One thing joins with the second joins with the third, and on and on. A sage's innocence is earned. Baby's innocence is nature's gift. A sage is fully conscious. A sage's life is free, but he is disciplined. His life has an order. His understanding is intuitive. He also has no identity as a separate person like a child, but he has tremendous responsibility. It is like this. In a beaded necklace, we are able to see only beads as separate units. The intellect sees only the beads. A baby sees the beads in a necklace as a collective unit with no separation. A common man sees the same necklace as consisting of separate beads, beads only. An enlightened being, a sage, sees the hidden thread also that is running through the beads, the oneness that connects all the beads. So yes, there is a similarity between a baby and a sage. They both see oneness, experience, or consciousness. A baby is innocently happy or emotionally happy. A sage is knowingly happy, emotionally as well as intellectually. Krishna in Bhagavad Gita says, a sage sees God in all beings and also sees every being in God. So, a baby is naturally, instinctively innocent. A sage is knowingly innocent. A sage has become a baby again in one sense. To quote Jesus Christ, truly I tell you, unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Thank you.